Are you ready to unlock the secrets to becoming a recession millionaire? Well, prepare to be shocked as I reveal the astonishing truth. You have the power to make millions each month, even during a recession. Well, that sounds impossible. Well, think again. In this video, we're about to shatter that myth that recessions are barriers to wealth. In fact, they're opportunities for those who master the proper habits. So what sets apart the wealthy from those struggling financially? It all comes down to their practices. Get ready because I've gathered some powerful insights on the practices of recession millionaires. Inspired by the renowned billionaire expert Charlie Munger, these secrets will propel you toward financial success during a recession. Buckle up and let's dive into 10 simple frugal strategies that will empower you to thrive in adversity. Get ready to revolutionize your financial journey and seize the opportunity within this recession. It's time to make your mark. Number 1. Living below your means. Living below your means can be challenging, especially when you have the income to support your desired lifestyle. In this era of social media, where everyone appears rich, it's easy to feel the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. However, when times are tough during a recession, do you really need to spend so much on designer clothes? You should prioritize quality over quantity. Investing in durable, high-quality clothes is a wise choice. Even better, thrifted clothes are inexpensive and can look just as good. Consider alternatives when it comes to big purchases as well. Instead of aiming for the latest BMW model, why not opt for a cheaper or used car in excellent working condition? I admit that living below your means may not be as exciting, but it's one of the best strategies to make your dollar stretch as far as possible. And here's something to ponder. Even millionaires live frugally. Don't believe me?
It's so simple.
What is it?
You don't have a lot of envy, you don't have a lot of resentment, you don't overspend.
Number 2, start a side hustle. During a recession, prices tend to rise, and the value of money depreciates. Living frugally on a single income can be challenging, so you may need to consider additional sources of income. Starting a side hustle or a small business can help supplement your earnings. Have you noticed that individuals who achieve financial independence early on often have their own businesses on the side? It's not a mere coincidence. Charlie Munger himself is a prime example. While working as a real estate lawyer, Munger saved over half his salary while supporting his family. After accumulating around $350,000 in assets, which covered 10 years of living expenses for his family, Munger ventured into real estate development. He established his real estate firm where he amassed $3 to $4 million assets. You could offer services such as babysitting, lawn mowing, or handyman repairs, and charge a fee for your expertise. Alternatively, freelancing is an excellent option, and platforms like Upwork and Fiverr provide opportunities to showcase your skills and find freelance work. Another possibility is starting a small business on the side and gradually scaling it until it reaches a point where you might even consider leaving your main job. Number 3. Cut back on unnecessary expenses. Go with the principle of if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Focus on getting yourself in a position where you can afford anything you need. Reducing costs may seem challenging, but let's consider what qualifies as an essential need. Life is already tough, so why make it even harder? However, cutting down expenses doesn't have to be extreme. Take that recent Netflix subscription, for example. Do you need it if you hardly watch anything? Instead, consider alternatives like cable TV or a digital antenna for local channels. This simple switch can save you a significant amount of money. Number 4. Take advantage of sales. What better way to embrace frugality during a recession than taking advantage of sales? It's an opportunity to grab the best deals at lower prices, so don't hesitate to make the most of these enticing discounts at your local stores. Remember, the goal is to spend less, so seize the opportunity to save during any sales event. And if you're a fan of thrifting, well, that's fantastic. Thrift during sales as well. It's an excellent way to find incredible bargains and stretch your dollar further. Additionally, don't let those coupons gather dust in your kitchen cabinets. Put them to good use. Coupons can significantly reduce your shopping expenses, so go for it when you come across a buy one, get one free deal or any other enticing offer. That's extra money saved. Number 5. Save aggressively. Nowadays, saving has acquired a negative connotation. What's the point of putting money aside if you withdraw it the next week? Saving can be challenging, but during the 2023 recession, living frugally requires an aggressive approach to savings. You were eyeing those latest phones but opted for the regular ones. Take the money you saved and put it in your piggy bank. Well, not an actual piggy bank, but you get the idea. Are you sharing expenses with your family? Well, fantastic. That means more money to save. Even better, become a penny pincher. Yeah, you heard that right. One way to achieve this is by embracing the do-it-yourself approach. Did I hear you say you're concerned about appearing cheap? Well, that's the least of your worries. We're in a recession and not trying to impress anyone. And if you're thinking, what difference will $1 make? Well, $1 today can become $100 tomorrow. Every small amount you save adds up over time, leading to significant savings in the long run. So don't underestimate the power of saving, even if it initially seems like a small amount. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video so far, let's give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be the first to see our updates. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Number 6. Keep cash on hand. When living paycheck to paycheck, it's important to have some cash readily available. It's crucial to avoid maxing out credit cards or relying solely on electronic payments. Cash on hand is essential to living frugally during a recession. In their 2014 Berkshire Hathaway annual report, Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett emphasized the importance of holding a significant amount of cash. They vowed to keep at least $20 billion in cash reserves. While this might not seem feasible for everyone, the concept translates to regulating how often you withdraw money from your savings. Setting a specific weekly amount according to your budget can be helpful. This way, you avoid constantly dipping into your savings whenever you need cash. Moreover, it allows you to track your expenses more effectively. Number 7. Spending less than what you earn. Spending less than what you earn is important, even if you have a high-income career or business. Now, let's talk about the role of family in living frugally. If you're younger, consider moving in with your parents. Just imagine its impact on your expenses. They would be cut in half. You wouldn't have to bear the burden of rent, utilities, and groceries alone. In frugal living, families often come together and shared homes during the Great Depression. This is a wise idea, especially during the 2023 recession when housing costs can deplete savings rapidly. If you're looking for ways to live frugally and reduce expenses, leaning on your family is a great strategy. Running a household comes with numerous responsibilities and expenses, but sharing those burdens with your family significantly reduces the stress of maintaining a home. Don't hesitate to rely on your family. Nobody will be there for you like family, especially during challenging times like these.
You should always adapt your consumption to your income. You shouldn't try and adjust your income to your consumption. That's a basic principle for individuals, businesses, and everything.
Number 8. Utilize a checklist. Charlie Munger's business partner, Warren Buffett, is a strong advocate for using lists, and you should be too. A checklist keeps you accountable and maintains moderation in your spending. Your checklist should include every expenditure, allowing you to plan and budget effectively. The issue is that people often associate budgeting with scarcity. However, having a budget doesn't mean sacrificing your quality of life. On the contrary, a budget shows you how to allocate your resources wisely and is an incredibly effective way to live frugally during this recession. Living paycheck to paycheck is not desirable, and it can be avoided through proper planning. Understand that the money in your bank account differs from the cash available for spending. View it as something to fall back on and consider converting it into investment capital. Number 9. Accept recession and recognize opportunity. Accept the reality of the situation and don't try to fight it or live in denial. In the words of Charlie Munger, recognize reality even when you don't like it. It's crucial to maintain realistic expectations, especially in challenging times. If you have unreasonable demands on life, it's like a bird purposely harming itself by repeatedly hitting its wings against the edge of the cage. Instead, adopt reasonable expectations and embrace life's positive and negative outcomes as they unfold. Yes, things might be difficult during a recession. Businesses may struggle, companies may downsize, and the value of money may decline. However, take everything with a grain of salt. Recognize that there are ups and downs in life. By accepting the reality of the situation and adjusting your expectations accordingly, you can navigate the challenges of a recession and adopt a frugal lifestyle that suits your needs. Number 10. Stay out of debt. Now let's move on to our final tip for living frugally during a recession. Stay out of debt. If you want to progress in your financial life, staying out of debt is essential. Borrowing money at high interest rates, like 18 or 20%, may seem tempting, but it won't lead to long-term financial gains. On the other hand, lending money at such rates can be profitable, but finding trustworthy borrowers can be challenging. You don't want to be on the side of the equation that constantly falls behind in life. Charlie Munger wisely warns that once you get into debt, it becomes incredibly challenging to escape its clutches. There's no truer statement. Bad debt eats away at your money, eroding your financial stability. It's in your best interest to avoid it altogether. However, it's important to note that there are good debts. Wealthy individuals often use debt strategically to leverage their investments and increase their cash flow. But for regular people, going into debt for things that don't appreciate, especially when their income can't support such splurges, is unwise. Now, what can you do if you're already in debt? Well, first, don't panic. You're not the first to find yourself in debt, and you certainly won't be the last. The good news is that you can get out of it. Here's how. Begin by acknowledging all your debts and making a list. Prioritize your debts and set deadlines for repaying each one. Plan how you will raise money to pay off your debts. Cutting unnecessary expenses is an excellent way to free up some funds. However, there are other strategies you can employ as well. Consider setting up a repayment schedule where you decide whether to make payments in installments or all at once. The choice is yours. Do what works best for you. All right, my fellow recession conquerors, it's time to take action and thrive. By implementing these 10 simple frugal strategies from the brilliant mind of Charlie Munger, you're equipping yourself for success in this recessionary journey. The power is in your hands. We generally value your opinions and insights, so don't hold back. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Together, we can create a community of recession warriors, supporting and inspiring one another. If you found this video helpful and empowering, show your support by smashing that like button and subscribing to our channel. Trust me, you will want to experience the incredible content that's coming your way. And remember, this is just the beginning. Our videos contain even more valuable information to accelerate your financial growth. So stay tuned and let's conquer new heights. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward recession-proof success. Let's make waves and create our own destinies.